Alright, hello guys. Today, I just want to play a bit of a retro rewind. I want to talk about the first week of GCSEs, because why not? Because so far it's been a weird feeling, because I haven't done this before. I have never been so nervous walking into a room before, because if I get a question that I don't know how to answer, well, I have to pray that everyone else thought that the question sucked. But I also have to, but at the same time, if that doesn't happen, I fail. That's a big problem. And the thing with that is that it is kind of stressful. I haven't felt as stressed as a lot of other people. I actually told one of my friends that I don't feel stressed enough. And it's a bit of a weird feeling. Like when it comes to revision, I've been the very do it the day before, because I lock in on that day, because I can get everything just into my thick skull and it works. It doesn't mean I don't revise outside that, obviously, but that has seemed to work. So when I go in, it does feel quite stressful. But, oh my god, the papers this year have been incredible. So far I've done 5 on each day, not including speaking. But, first English, which was on Literature Paper 1, which was on Monday, was, I damn near screamed seeing the Macbeth question. And the Christmas Carol question, like, oh my god, you could literally talk about anything for either of those questions. Like, do other students, like, pay them off? Like, I can't believe that happened. And then, on Tuesday, it was Biology Paper 1, Species A and Species B. If you know, you know. It was easiest 6 marker ever. I am usually really bad at 6 markers. I usually get like 2 or 3 marks on them. I'm not very good at them. But that was just such a great 6 marker. I don't know why it was, but this year it was just, they made them so easy. It doesn't feel right. It feels uneasy almost. It feels too good to be true. Because, like, think of what the paper 2s are going to be like. If the paper 2s are really bad, the thing is, will the paper, that means that the grade boundaries will still be low, because paper 1 was so good, but we'll still have the god-awful test that the paper 2s might be. So, it's like, I think it's too good to be true. I can't help but shake that feeling. Okay, well, I wasn't going to hit gap jump anyway, so it's probably not the worst thing in the world that happened. But oh my god, that biology paper was so easy. Like, what was any of that? It was just like the easiest stuff ever. Like I wouldn't have been any worse off if I didn't revise. I think I dodged like most people with that power. I could do the star gap with it. It's a shame I don't know how to do it, because there is a method for the star gap that is fairly consistent. Okay, I thought I was actually going to fall there. Go on. That was not very good. Okay, well, 14 VR. 8 players? I'll take it. It's always most fun having a nice, you know, more full room. But then on Wednesday, I had Geography Paper 1. And that was also a dream. Like, the day before, on the Tuesday, I did the 2024 past paper. Now, 2025 one was public, but you need a Pearson account to do it, and I just can't be bothered to set it up. So I just did 2024, and it was so bad. And I was like, I was absolutely terrified. Because I was worried that was what the actual paper was going to be like, and it just wasn't. I mean, the second date marker wasn't great. I don't think I did very well on it, but at the same time, I also did not give myself much time to think whatsoever, because they really don't give you much time, like at all. They do not give you much time in geography. So you only have an hour and a half, that's about half an hour each section. So what I do with after the first section, I was just like a couple of minutes behind. So I did kind of rush the second section, but which was probably why I found the second main marker weird. So I didn't really give myself time to think for it. But to be fair to me, that wasn't time to think for it at all. But luckily, that second main marker was the only question that, you know, wasn't absolutely ideal. Like every other question, and the other 2 8 markers was absolutely incredible, and I am very happy with the paper as a whole. What did I do on Thursday? It's honestly a bit of a blur. Yeah. I did hear a couple things about OCR computer science. A lot of the people I know take it, and apparently that exam was also an absolute dream. I'm pretty sure the AQA one sucked from what I heard online. But on the Thursday I had maths, which was quite easy. I did the foundation paper because I'm an idiot and can't do higher. But I did forget what a quadratic sequence was, which wasn't the finest one. I thought it was like quite hard at like the start, but when 6th place is not very good. When I took a look through the paper, when I decided to check over everything, I looked at it again. Oh, 11 players, that's pretty good. And I saw that was not that hard. I did forget what a quadratic sequence was, but other than that was a pretty easy paper. That's alright. I'm hoping paper 2 will be slightly better. And then Friday was history. 2 hours. America and Cold War. And that was also really easy. So, I mean, I was, pretty tired by the end of it. It was a 2-hour-long exam. It was absolutely draining, to be honest. Like, I think when I'm in one spot for like a super long time, I do go into this kind of, like, almost low power mode. Like, for example, when I was flying to Tokyo, it was a 14-hour flight. That entire time, I did not get up from my seat once. Not even to go to the toilet. I held it in, and I didn't feel it. I just never felt the need to go to the toilet. Until I got off the plane, I exited that low power state, and I was desperate. Luckily, I was able to get to one pretty quickly, but if anyone who knows anything about psychology is watching this, which probably isn't a thing, but if anyone is, please do explain to me why that's a thing. Because I think I entered that state again for my history. Because 2 hours in my class isn't too bad. I mean, ultimately I never end up spending 2 hours in class anyway, because the class only lasts 50 minutes. And in between I'm like talking to my friends in the corridors and stuff like that, and it is a bit of a break. And you don't really get that in an exam, I know, but it's not that much. There is quite a big difference at the end of the day. Oh no. And it's just a really weird feeling. Like, I'm really curious about it. Like, why does that happen? Oh, that was bad driving. This star really terrifies me. But luckily I suck at driving, so that's it. I really thought it was going to be really good though. So yeah, I'm actually gonna lock in. Oh, that was a bad bump. That was a really bad bump. Oh, it's so nice. And I can't get that terrace. There is one item here. Okay, good. Ho ho ho, third place. Let's go. Finally. Good race. Okay, so GCSE week 1 has been incredible. I felt electric turning every page, but I do have this worry that the paper 2s are going to be absolutely awful. And I think it's a fair feeling to have. I think the feeling of something being too good to be true is quite natural, but at the same time, because, well, I explained it before, but yeah. So on Monday I have chemistry and I'm not too concerned about chemistry. My mic can't. I use audio relay. I use the mic on my phone, and it works quite well. The mic quality is actually alright. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So basically what I say, I've got chemistry on Monday. Why is my controller disconnected? What the hell? Hello? What the hell? Classic controller load. What the hell? Why is nothing working? Why is my phone trying to unlock itself? I was disconnected? What the hell? What? Okay, we're back? What was any of that? This is why I hate Bluetooth, because literally, while you're using something, it will just connect to something else for no reason. I literally have my Pro Controller hardwired to my PC, and it still connects to something else. Just explain to me how that happens. Oh my god. Keep tapping on the guy in the lead. God. God, isn't God, Bluetooth is just like the worst. It actually just doesn't work. If my phone had a headphone jack, the Bluetooth would be turned off. And I will be switching to wired headphones again. I would buy a pair of earpods. I'm not playing well today. 8 seconds. Trying not to fall off, which I haven't done yet, to be fair. Yeah. That statement was about to age like milk. Like that, it would have been funny. It would have been really funny if I fell there. I didn't want to use Parsons first against a good shell game, but I did lose my first, so looks like that is what will happen. Oh, come on! That was bad. That was so lucky. He jumped off. What blue shells? Go! Yes! Oh, yes! A win! I got a win! Alright, that's it for today. See you guys later.